Forgetting of the Memories is a game where a group of friends decided it was a good idea to go to an off-brand Chuck E. Cheese restaurant called Frederick's or Fazington's Pizzeria and peep the horror that is in this restaurant. You and 3 other people are in this pizzeria, and your goal is to survive to 6 a.m. and survive the horrors of the animatronics that want you dead for no reason at all. You're going the wrong way.
Whoever's walking, you're fucked. Run.
I'm dead! In this game, there's only 6 nights in total, but there is a nightmare mode which makes everything more hard and the nights are longer.
Oh, Foxy, we're bones.
I stayed in the vent for 1 second and Golden Freddy eats my ass.
Dude, yeah.
I'm dead.
Impossible.
This is actually way harder than.
It's just luck.
But there's only 6 nights in the game if you don't consider nightmare mode. The way to survive is to keep the oxygen up and power up and fix them when they break. If your power goes out, time freezes and a certain piss-colored Funko Bear will come after you.
And I think I might.
I'm dead. I'm dead because of Golden Freddy.
I drove Foxy to the bottom.
When the oxygen goes out, you just die due to the lack of oxygen. There's nothing else. And to know when they're going to break and have any issue, there's a map that tells you when it's happening. And when it does happen, you can send your friend or yourself to your horrifying demise. And you may ask yourself, how do I survive these horrifying animatronics? You have 2 options. 1, hide in your office with 2 blast doors. But be careful, you can't kill yourself or your teammates with those said blast doors. There's also a hiding mechanic where you can hide in vents and lockers to avoid detection of the animatronics because you can't outrun them, but you can hide from them. So night 1 is an introductory night where you can explore the map to get used to it and only have 1 animatronic and a half to deal with. But there's some weird little hallucinations that are totally awesome and totally did not scare me.
Dude, I don't like. Oh, I'm weak.
I just saw the void thing that you had talked about.
Though back to one of the animatronics you have to deal with is Fred Funko Fazton, and you have to deal with the problem with the oxygen that you have to fix in the arcade, for which some reason the controls for the oxygen is in the arcade. Makes sense. And of course, Sir Funko Bear Gar is the arcade and the party place, but he mostly just camps the arcade where the oxygen decides to die. And when the oxygen does decide to die, you just have to run to the arcade and fix it, and you only have to pull a lever to fix the oxygen. Also beware, the arcade machines do get a little quirky at night and decide to just ear blast you so you cannot hear anything. And to my knowledge, Fred's Funk Bear has no weakness to hinder him from killing you, so the only way not to die from him is to run and hide. And the half animatronic is the puppet, which is located in your office, which you have to collect the currents or you'll face your certain demise. So after surviving night 1, you get your paycheck, which depends how many deaths you had. You have 3 lives when you're playing normal, so if you die 3 times, your paycheck is 0. So don't die. So night 2 is just night 1 with 2 more problems. The power dying and Bonnie, who resides in the cargo bay and near the office. Bonnie is easier to deal with since he doesn't go to parts and service where the generators are to fix the power. There's 2 generators that can break that you need to fix. So on top of Frederick's and Fresbear and the oxygen and the puppet, now you need to take care of a Bonnie and the power. And that's it for night 2. So just survive the night and you'll be fine and get your paycheck. And you may ask, what does the money from the paycheck even do? So when you're in the lobby, there's a little gas station where you can buy accessories and different flashlights. So once you beat night 2, you're on night 3, which gives you another animatronic to worry about, which is our favorite furry, Foxy. Foxy is just like Foxy in FNAF, where you have to pay attention to Pirate's Cove when he decides to come to your office, which he does very often. To hinder Foxy, you must shine your flashlight at him to slow him down so you can escape his horrifying grasp. And make sure to accept the NDA at the end of the night.
Wait, what's this? Oh. What the fuck?
Once you beat night 3, you move on to night 4, which introduces Chica, who resides in the parts and service. So now there will be a challenge to deal with when fixing the generators. Chica acts like a weeping angel where you have to look at her and she stops moving. And if she's chasing you, if you break her line of sight, Chica will forget about it and move on. So you must be wary of Chica during night 4 and the other animatronics. So once you beat night 4 and move on to night 5, which is everything but harder of course, and also you hear Phone Guy's death, but who cares? But aside from that, you have to survive all the animatronics but with more difficulty. And once you beat night 5 like a boss, you are greeted with another cutscene when you're trying to escape and ultimately fail. There is a night 6, but it's just custom mode and not much of a difference. Overall, Forgotten Memories is a must play with friends, or you can try solo or play with randoms. This game is really well made with a couple little bugs which doesn't really hinder the experience of this game. But this game is horrifying and satisfying when beating every night, since this game does require teamwork to complete the nights. And the atmosphere is really well done and it makes you think that this isn't a Roblox game. So I give this game a 5 out of 5 bucket hats.